Right now at 7 o'clock, we continue to track Eta. South Florida feeling the effects as the intense rain band developed right over Miami-Dade County.
An 18-wheeler crashing and sliding right off the Palmetto Expressway. We're learning how the driver is doing this morning.
Parts of Brickell underwater, cars stuck in the floodwaters. We are live with how things look there right now.
And also, speaking of live, we've got a look straight from the Deerfield Beach Pier. Look at that sunshine. We're seeing peaks of it as Tropical Storm Eta is leaving South Florida.
We've got a lot to talk about here on this Monday morning. What a night it was. And as the sun rises, we are getting more and more pictures and videos of what you are waking up to as well.
Yeah, a lot of flooding, debris, of course, wind damage. We are going to detail it all for you right here on Local 10. Just want to let you know we have continuous coverage right now tracking Tropical Storm Eta. We will not be going to Good Morning America.
We'll go right to our Weather Authority team, though. Julie Durda is standing by. Julie, what do we need to know here starting up this Monday morning?
More rain and more wind is expected, but you guys, the damage is already done. We're just continue to be inundated with tropical downpours, and our reporters are all across South Florida. They are the ones telling the story. I'm just giving you the radar so you can see what we're still expecting and why we're not out of the woods yet. Even though you can see the center of Tropical Storm Eta moving well to the west, it's about 55 miles west-northwest of the Dry Tortugas. We are still dealing with the impacts of the system. That's how we started watching the system once it pushed off the coast of Cuba as we started the weekend. We promised you that we'd be dealing with the possibility of tropical storm force winds and rain, and indeed we have been, and indeed we still will be. Going to the forecast cone, the newest update cone just came out. Winds of 65 miles per hour. The system is now moving due west at 13 miles per hour. Again, South Florida is not involved in the cone. Eventually, the system will head towards the north, but the damage is already done. And even though the center is far enough away from us, tropical storm force winds extend out from the center over 300 miles. We're feeling them right now. Not only are we feeling the winds, we're dealing with more rain. Flash flooding, huge concern. Several neighborhoods underwater this morning, and that trend will continue. So please turn around, don't drown. You hear me say that every morning we talk about flooding concerns. Flash flood warning is in effect for Broward County until 8:15, 11 a.m. for Miami-Dade, all because the shield of rain bands we are watching. While we showed you that Deerfield Beach tower cam, you can see why we're seeing peaks of sunshine, because we're seeing a break in the rain. Though the rain continues to inundate and flood Weston, Pines Boulevard, Pembroke Pines, all the way in towards Miramar, noticing that our coastal area is drying out for a brief amount of time. Moderate to heavy rain from Opelika down to Hialeah. So guys, we've already reported about rainfall totals. At least radar estimates have said anywhere between 9 to 10 inches of rainfall. We're adding an additional inch and a half to possibly an inch and a quarter in some of our neighborhoods. We've also got some lightning. So yeah, this is a stronger rain band than what we've seen all morning long. Typically the lightning we've been seeing has diminished before it's pushed on shore. So you're hearing the rumbles of thunder right now. Miami Springs, Northwest 27th Avenue, all the way into Wynwood, downtown Miami. Brickell is underwater. We have been inundated with downpours in the same areas for the last few hours. Marine warning in effect for the possibility of some water spouts. Unfortunately, you guys, we are not out of the woods yet. Rain continues as we go to the Keys as well. One thing I can tell you, it's not just the rain, but it is the wind. Unfortunately, you see these overcast conditions and these windy conditions, they will be with us all day long. Wind speeds in the teens and 20s, but gusting well into the 20s and 30s. Look at this. 23 mile per hour wind gust in Kendall, 22 in Homestead. So the further away the system gets, the better our weather pattern will be slightly going into the afternoon hours. Right around 1 p.m. we'll finally see that break from those tropical storm force winds, but rain will be with us for much of the day. We'll detail that coming up in just a bit.